Jesus found in the book of Enoch, part 2. If you haven't seen part 1 or the initial one, I pinned it to the top of my profile so you don't have to scroll down. I encourage you to watch that video first before watching this one because I'm going to dive right into it. Enoch is shown judgment, and on that day the chosen one will sit on the throne of glory and will try all the works of everyone. Who is this chosen one? And there I saw the one who had a head of days, and his head was white like wool. Sounds like a biblical reference? And another being was with him, whose countenance had the appearance of a man, and his face was full of graciousness, like one of the holy messengers. And I asked the messengers who went with me and showed me all the hidden things concerning that Son of Man. Who is Son of Man? Who he was and from where he was, and why he went with the head of days. Why is he with the head of days, Lord of spirits? And he answered and said to me, this is the Son of Man, who has righteousness, with whom dwells righteousness, and who reveals all the treasures of that which is hidden. Because the Lord of spirits has chosen him, and whose lot has the preeminence before the Lord of spirits in uprightness. Uprightness forever. And this Son of Man, bear with me, whom you have seen, will raise up the kings, will raise up the mighty, strong, and break the teeth of the sinners. And he will put down the kings. Let me get down here. Put down the kings and their thrones and the kingdoms, because they do not extol, and praise him, nor humbly acknowledge from where the kingdom was bestowed on them. Hold on. Because their faith is in gods which they have made with their hands, and they deny the name of the Lord of spirits, and they persecute the house of his congregations, and the faithful who hang on the name of the Lord of spirits. Scroll of the living, well, that's another reference to the book of life. You're going to say, man, bro, this is weird from the Trinity. This doesn't make any sense. It's like you're saying they're separate people. He's with the head of days, but he's being honored by the head of days. How can he be the same thing and they all one? You're thinking like a human. Get out of your human head. All right? You really, this is so above us that we can never fathom it, but it's all connected. All right? The Son of Man was named in the presence of the Lord of spirits, and his name before the head of days. Yes, before the sun and the signs were created, before the stars of the heavens were made, his name was named before the Lord of spirits. Okay? He will be staff of the righteous. Who's the staff of righteousness? On which to stay themselves and not fall. And he will be the light of the nations and the hope of those who are troubled of heart and who dwell on earth. All who dwell on earth will fall down and worship before him and will praise him and will bless and celebrate the Lord of spirits with song. All right, let's scroll all the way down here. Okay, he has been chosen and hidden before him, before creation of the world and forevermore. Yahushua, Jesus, was hidden before everything. Watch. And the wisdom of the Lord of spirits has revealed him to the holy and righteous. For he has preserved the lot of the righteous, because they have hated and despised this world of unrighteousness, and have hated all of its works and ways in the name of the Lord of spirits, for they are saved in his name. And we go up here, and he will judge all things. They have no honor, those that do the name of the Lord of the spirits. Let me go on to the next. This is probably one of the more important ones. Recognize the chosen one, seated him on the throne of his glory, and the spirit of righteousness was poured out over him. All the kings, everyone recognized him. They will be terrified. Pain will seize them when they see that the Son of Man sitting on the throne of his glory. And all the kings, all the mighties, all who possess the earth will bless and glorify him. All right? For from the beginning of the Son of Man was hidden. From the beginning, the Son of Man was hidden. All right? And the Most High preserves him in the presence of his might, and revealed him to the chosen ones. They will all fall and worship and beg for forgiveness. They will feel shame and they will be terrified because they denied who he was. Does this sound familiar? All right. We have now learned that we should glorify and bless the Lord of Kings, and him who is kings over all kings. King of kings. Go ahead and screenshot this if you want. Again, Son of Man has appeared and has seated himself on the throne of his glory, the Son of Man, and he was raised aloft on the chariots of the Spirit, and his name vanished among them to protect it. All right, and this is you can screenshot all this stuff. There's just so much, and every other chapter essentially speaks on Jesus. They had to remove the book of Enoch, because if you leave the book of Enoch there, it affirms who Jesus Christ is, who Yahushua HaMashiach is. He's the Son of God, and it does not destroy or remove or change the Trinity. We have to stop thinking that it has to make sense in our mind. It doesn't have to. He is still God. He is still the Son of God. There is still the Trinity. All I read when I read the book is all the descriptions in the Bible. Legit. You see it. Jesus is in the book of Enoch. It is canonical. It is why it was removed by certain parties, because it gives power and credence over all the major religions. Facts.